This training will examine the Projects Needing Approval menu in the SWEP tool. Expanding the Projects Needing Approval menu item shows me several sub-items: District Signatures, OEM Completeness Check, OGC Review, and OEM Signatures. Users associated with a DOT district who are required to sign documents such as Project Manager, District Environmental Manager, and Project Development Manager can go to the District Signatures page to view those projects that need additional signatures. Right now I'm logged in as a Project Delivery Coordinator in the Office of Environmental Management. I'd like to go to the OEM Completeness Check, and here I can see documents that are ready for my review. Similar to other pages that show lists of projects, I can filter based on class of action, or project name, or any of the other fields listed here in the top row of the table. As always, I can click the FM number to go directly to the project details page and look at details of the project itself. If I have an action I can take on this page, then I'll see the review button on the far right. I'm going to click the review button for this middle project. This page allows me to add my signature in the next step for approval for this project. The environmental document submittal is included as a PDF, and I can click the link here to view it. This EDS document indicates that this project is being submitted for reevaluation. If I want to view the reevaluation form and supporting information, I can click on the FM number, and on the project details page I can scroll down to the reevaluation link that shows me the completed reevaluation form. Once I have completed reviewing the materials that have been submitted, back on the confirmation form, I can click Confirm Submittal Ready for Environmental Process Administrator Review, or Return for more information if I need more information, in which case I'll need comments to specify the information I'm requesting. I'll choose Confirm Submittal Ready for Environmental Process Administrator Review, and click Submit. Other review forms are similar and have links to the supporting documents in similar ways. This is also true for OGC Review. OGC is the Office of General Counsel. If I'm logged in as a user from the Office of General Counsel and these projects are in my jurisdiction, then I'll see a review button on the far right of the screen. Other users viewing the OGC Review page will just see a list of projects that are currently ready for OGC Review. The OEM Signatures page similarly lists projects that are ready for public availability approval or ready for OEM environmental document approval, and the review column shows a review button if you have the correct role in order to perform that action. I'm logged in now as an Office of Environmental Management Environmental Process Administrator. This is the next step for this project that we just approved a moment ago as a Project Delivery Coordinator. I can click the review button, review the project in the same way that was done before, click Confirm, and then Submit. To complete the review, this project will need to be reviewed by the OEM Project Delivery Coordinator, lead or backup, 2 environmental process administrators, and finally the OEM director. When all the signatures are completed and the notifications received that the final signature from the OEM director has been given to the project, the District Environmental Manager can log into SWEP and go to the project details page for the project. At the bottom, in the history, you can see the approval history shows all the signatures along the way from the time the reevaluation was submitted for district approval all the way up to the OEM approval by the OEM director. Once the OEM director has signed, the project can be submitted for the environmental certification. To submit the project for environmental certification, I can scroll up near the top in the project documents section. Below planning in the environmental review process, there's a line here for status of environmental certification for federal project and a create button. When I click the create button, the status of environmental certification for federal project page loads. Some information on the page pre-populates. Here our finding of no significant impact is selected, but we need to provide the date, and we'll need to input a project description for our project. We scroll to the approval section and click approve. We can view our environmental certification by clicking the PDF button and opening the file. If you have questions about any of the steps in the Projects Needing Approval menu, or about the status of environmental certification for federal project form, you can contact the OEM Help Desk during business hours at 850-414-5334 or use the link at the bottom of the page to email swept@fla-etat.org.